All right, guys, so it's the next day. I did talk with HeatMaster about this issue. I talked to the headquarters, and he said that it could be loose wires that come from the snap disc. That's where the main power goes to that, and then there's a wire that comes to the control board here. To check that, and or obviously the main power going to the unit, which I'll check that first, of course, so I don't think that's it, but I'm going to check that. So I'm going to have to take this off, this whole panel. So take these screws off. Actually, I'll have to take, no, I may not have to take this off, but I got to take the handle off, obviously. Pop just this panel, not this main one. That's where everything should be in here. I believe the snap disc is in here somewhere. I have taken it off before, so I don't really remember, but I'll figure it out. So first things first, I probably won't film any of it, but I'm gonna take, it's pretty simple. It just got done with a burn cycle, and it actually did a full cycle. It's 1 degree over its set point, which is kind of standard, but take this panel off, which I should be able to pop these 2 little screws here where the main power comes in right there. So if I shake it, not a problem, okay? So I don't think that's it, but I'm still going to pop this just to make sure. I'll do that first, and then I'm gonna pop the door off. So it's the last thing I want to be doing right now. I'm gonna work my ass off all day, but I gotta make sure this thing's running good. So yeah, let me get to it, and then I'll follow up. I'll show you guys what I show you. If I do find something loose, I'll show it to you. And then I'll probably end up showing you what it looks like when the panels are off, because not everyone knows what that looks like. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys. So got the panels off. I didn't have to pull this one fully off, because I just needed to pop this up a little bit, because the one kind of rests behind it to get to that. So obviously I took the 4 screws out here and on the top to get to here. I got it off right now. So I checked all the wires, played with them a little bit, everything's good. Nothing seemed loose. There was only one, which was right here, that seemed like it was a little bit off, but it wasn't off. So I just made sure that it was all the way in, which is the main on and off switch. So I double checked all that. Everything there looks good. Here is where the snap, I'm assuming this is the snap disc right there, and that's probably the low water or temp sensor, I'm not sure. But I played with all the wires, everything, it didn't do it. So I don't know. I did the back, I did the main power going in here, so I know it's hard to see. That was fine. So I don't know, I honestly don't know. Everything looks fine, everything's clean, all the wires seem fine. That's lit up green, it looks fine. Not really sure what that all is. I know one of you guys will tell me. So yeah, I mean, I touched every single wire in here and made sure that it was good, even way up in there, because this is where the main power comes in, right? And then I'm gonna assume one of these, something powers this, but that seems fine. I haven't sat right here to see that when this goes off, if this light goes off, because when you flip this off, you know, light's off, right? So I've been here and it's gone off. I just haven't popped it open to see if this switch powers off, because then it's got to be the main power here, you would think. But I've seen this go off and the pumps are still running, so I know it's not the main power source, but it could be one of these other ones. I don't know. So played with these, it didn't do it. Everything looks solid to me. All the power or the stuff seems to be on, not loose. That's on there, the back one, this one, they're all good. I mean, I don't know. No wires are frayed or melted. This all seems good. This is for the sensor, for the bypass. So, I don't know. I don't know. So, we'll see if it changes at all, maybe it was a little loose there. If it doesn't, then maybe it is this controller, and I can tell you this right now, I will not be the one taking all these wires out and putting it all back in. I'm not doing that. I'll have the local dealer or whoever do that. I am just not doing that. That just seems like a big colossal. So I don't know. That's kind of my update on that. I'll follow up with HeatMaster tomorrow. I'll call them, tell them I didn't find anything. Of course, I did test the voltage on it. Everything seemed fine. I wish I could be around, but I don't know which wires do what, so I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to look up exactly which wire does what. I don't know. I guess you can look at me as a typical, consumer that I should just buy it, use it, and do the maintenance on it, and that's it. So, but yeah, everything else seems to be fine. If I do end up keeping this boiler, which I probably will, I'm going to relocate this circulator pump for circulate the water up top, because I'm going to add another pump off of here to have another loop, which a lot of guys do that. So, but there's just no room for me to add another one right there. If I put that up top, then I can put a T off of that and have your hot and cold come in there. So I'll do a video on that, because I'll make sure it's real nice, and I'll probably change a lot of the other fittings on there and so on. So, but yeah, that's that. I'm not going to show you me putting it back together. It's, a dozen screws. So I just got to put, there was that insulation, that white insulation sat in here to keep this, and it doesn't even look like there's any moisture built up in there. Everything seems fine. There's a little piece of cardboard that's dry as a bone, so I know it's not, doesn't look like it's been moist in there. So there's no signs of like mice damage anywhere. There's nothing even in there. It's clean. So I don't know. Curious to see what you guys' thoughts are. Yeah. And I've said this before, I'm not bashing HeatMaster, because if I don't keep this unit, I'm gonna more than likely get the C800 from HeatMaster, which is their biggest C series they make. So I'm happy with the quality of the product. The customer service is good. And it does what it's supposed to do when it's running right. So yeah. So I'm not, I guess you could say, shitting on HeatMaster whatsoever. I know there's a lot of stuff going on with sensors and whatnot on this. That's why they're so efficient and they burn less wood. It just is what it is, right? That's technology. You can blame the EPA for all that stuff versus just a traditional, conventional boiler, right? But it still has, sensors to let you know what the temperature's at, but that's pretty much it, besides, an actuator on the damper for the air intake kind of deal. So, but yeah, whatever, that's a whole different video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on that. You get to see the open side of this, which is pretty unique. It's all spray foamed all the way around underneath. Pretty simple as far as that goes. It's real nice, no cracks, everything's done right. It's really a pretty simple design as far as that goes, besides all of this. I mean, there's a lot, control boards. This is your electrical coming in, your grounds, obviously your controller there, cold start button, fuse for the fan, on-off switch for that. Your main power switch is inside where the power does come in, which is this button right there. So nothing crazy. I didn't have to take that handle off, because I figured I had to take this off, but I didn't have to. I could pull this up just enough to get that panel to slide out. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, keep burning.